Hello everyone. Give me a second to lower this music and switch our screens. Hello. Happy Tuesday, everyone. It is on time mostly. I think I'm a minute late. Let me get my glasses. My glasses. Oh, there we are. Now I can see super precisely. I promise I can see you before. This is still a little loud in my ears, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit more in case it's loud in your ears. Hopefully it's not too loud. But I'm also going to skip this song. But yes, hello! Welcome in, welcome in. How are we doing this fine Tuesday? I have done nothing all day. Tuesday is kind of my break day. So I really try to just relax and not to feel bad about relaxing. Because anything you'd know about grad school is like they terrorize you for doing nothing. And so I'm taking it back. Tuesdays are mine. I have nothing scheduled other than this, of course. So it's my day to relax and not have to worry about the things I need to be doing. Because there is plenty of them. And many of them, and it's overwhelming if you think of it all. Like this week, I have to create an outline for my first chapter, which is very daunting to do because it's the first chapter of your whole project, and it's scary. But it is a scariness that I'm willing to embrace. It's just about getting started. And luckily, tomorrow I have a long day just because I have to be on school campus pretty early because I have something going on in the middle of the day. So it's pretty easy peasy in terms of that. Actually, let me go ahead and double check that I have what I need, because if I don't, I'm in trouble. At work yesterday, because I tutor on the side of being a grad student, do not recommend. I don't. No. This is an issue. Well, I think I'm okay. I'm sorry. We're doing a whole little deep dive in making sure I have what I need for tomorrow. Don't think I do. Shit. Nope, okay. We're gonna do an ad-lib lesson. It's fine. But where was I? Yes. So our system was down at work yesterday, which caused a plethora of issues. And now it's continuing to cause issues for tomorrow because I have to tutor in the middle of the day, which is why I have to be on campus for so long. So I will be on campus from about, I think I get there at like 9-ish, and I won't be leaving until about 8-ish. So an 11-hour day. Gotta love them. They're awful. But it does mean I have guaranteed work time. As long as I don't sit in the library where people are there to chat and talk and I don't get anything done like last week. So I'm going to be smarter. I'm going to chill there in the morning, and then I'm going to drift off, probably get some coffee, and then find somewhere to like study and work. And then tutor, and then all that jazz. So that's my plan. Hopefully everything goes well. But yeah, how is everyone else's Tuesdays going? I hope it's going well. We are doing some gaming tonight. I have Tiny Bookshop. Wow, I always get that off. Up in the background, we will be playing that during our breaks. I thought it would be fun to bring it back. And extra tidbit, I just finished the book I picked up because of that game. If you remember, I was reading the synopsis of This Book Will Bury Me by... Hold, please. I don't remember the author's name. But I literally just finished it this morning when I was grocery shopping. And I have to say, I was thoroughly surprised by how much I enjoyed this book. I feel like it petered off at the end. Okay, it is by Ashley Winstead. Okay, Come on, camera. There you go. That's the author, and the narrator was Leslie Howard. So, literally just finished it. I gave it a 3.5 stars. I really like the premise of it, and I think it was a very interesting concept. The ending just got a little loosey-goosey, kind of forcing itself to wrap up in a neat way, when I feel like because of the messy nature of the context and the case, that we should have had a more messy ending. But it is what it is. I enjoyed it for what it was. Definitely, I think a good recommendation if you are a thriller person. That is a fun thriller. I will be curious to see if I find any more books from this game and seeing if I like them. But today, I'm going to be reading one of my Magical Readathon picks because I need to get on that. Oh, I also finished Paladin's Grace. I don't remember if I told you guys I was reading that, but I started reading Paladin's Grace by T. Kingfisher. And I really liked it. It seems like it's going to be a series, which I am open to, but it seems like it's going to be a serial series where we're following a different couple or different set of people every time. And that's never my favorite. But I'm curious to see how the world continues to develop because it's a very interesting world. That's all I'm going to say about that because that's going to be in my Magical Readathon vlog that will come out at the end of this month. But I'm reading another pick tonight as my main read, and that is The Raven Scholar. Sorry, it's so shiny it's hard to show. The Raven Scholar by Antonia Hodgson. I've only... Oh, there goes Winnie. I've only just started this. I'm only 17 pages in. So my goal is to... I'm going to shoot for my easy goal 50 pages. So I should be at, 67 pages. If I'm doing a push goal, I want to reach at least 100 pages. Ooh, actually... Okay, so part 2 is my initial goal. So I have this much. That will put me just under my 50 pages. And then part 3 will be my stretch goal, which is at 150 pages. I like that. I like that. We'll see if we get there. I haven't been gripped by this yet, but that's not any fault of the book. It's purely the fault of me. And when I picked this up, I had picked it up at the end of my really long day. And then anything reading, I was just I don't want to do. So that's the plan. I'm going to read this tonight. I might flip to an audiobook if I need to stretch my legs. I picked up the audiobook for Vengeful by V.E. Schwab because I've been putting that book off forever, and the third book is coming out and I need to read it. So should I have saved it for a serial killer? Yes, but I have the audiobook now and I didn't want to not be able to get it when I was doing serial killer next because I'm taking this month off for Magical Readathon to do it. C'est la vie, c'est la vie. Alright, I have yapped your ears off for about 10 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and roll into our first sprint. We're doing our usual 45 minutes on, 15 minutes off. So let's go ahead and swap our screens. And I'm still feeling the need for rain. Even though we got one really random rain day last week, I still need the coolness. Give me back early spring. You know? Alright, let's go ahead and roll into this first sprint. I'll see you guys at the end of it. We'll chat more, we'll share, we'll play some games and chat. Alright, good luck everyone. May you reach your reading goals and be productive. Come on back, come on back. How'd we do, folks? How did we do? Volumes. We got Ajax in the house. Hello, Ajax. How you doing this evening? I made it to my goal. I got to... Hold on. We got a problem in terms of our thingamajig. Get a refresh. Alright, there we go. Now we got the correct timer going. I did manage to get a chunk in. I got to part 2, and I have to say, the way this book started is not at all how I expected it to go. So let me preface this with, I did not read the little flap of like and that gave me the synopsis of what this book was about. I just dived in blind because everyone's been saying like how good it is. And it starts with a different character than who our flap character is. And so the whirlwind, the first like 50 pages are insane. Also, the way the story's told is in a third-person omniscient narrator, so like we're very much slipping between different characters and different thoughts, and that's a lot of fun. It's not something that I have seen a lot before, and I'm very much intrigued. Okay, hold on. Let's load up our game while we're chit-chatting. Yeah. I'm very intrigued. I'm so curious to see where this is going to continue to go, because it's such a vivid world, like just starting out. And it seems like our main narrator is this actually an all-seeing god. And so it's kind of cool. I believe last time we bought all these books. And someone said going to the beach to sell a whole bunch of kids' books, because I have so many kids' books. So we're gonna go do that. Yeah, I'm really liking it so far. Oh, hold on. I can do this. We'll do some crime too. There might be some fact books. What's classics? I don't think I'll need a ton of classics. Give me one more classic over a fantasy. Okay. Let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach. Get some waves. Alright, sorry. Sunk cost fallacy go into debt. Oops. I think I did spend all my money. Yep, -2 coins. Ayy. It's fine. We'll be okay. Let's see if we can sell a whole bunch of kids' books, because I have so many of them. I also don't know how I'll be able to give, like, personal recommendations. Oh, excuse me, could I get a book, please? Of course. Can I get a book? I want to do some historical research. I'm a fan of books like Seven Lamps of Architecture, okay? So, something facts. Historical research. Bird by Bird. Instructions for writing in life. The Chicago Manual of Style. No. So easy, so good. Recipes. Historical research. Okay, maybe classics. Or... Ooh, this is a good book. Boxcar Children. Seven Lamps of Architecture. And now they travel the world solving mysteries almost up the summer. Siblings are in there. Thanks, not Agatha Christie. I would say anything drama. Maybe travel. 7 Lamps of... What are the 7 Lamps of Architecture? Well... I can guess what it is. but more precisely... Okay, so it is an architecture book using lamps to represent moral and aesthetic guides. Hey, kiddo. What? On to some historical research. I don't even know. Definitely not the Chicago style manual. I haven't even read that because fuck that. You know it? 19th century American School? Sure. Have some fun. They actually like it. Good on you, Harper. Good on you. Nice to meet you, Harper. I'm gonna be back soon, okay? Bye. Alright, you freaky little child, you. And hello, lady. Got people coming in. Excellent. I need money. Welcome to Bookstonebury Famous Beach. It's nice to have you here. Such a great spot, don't you think? I've already seen people with your crime and fantasy titles in hand. Oh, by the way, I have a fun slash sad plant fact for you, okay? Because of the whole photosynthesis thing, we tend to put our plants outside. Which can be very nice. They might love that. Some. But also when you put houseplants in direct sunlight, they can get burned just like you. Yep, I found that out the hard way. I burnt the shit out of my Monstera, and now it's dead. To be fair, I killed it because I had burned it so badly. So watch out for any brown spots. Yeah, see you later. Not even gonna buy a book? Just came to give me a plant fact, huh? I already said hi to you. Oh, more people. Hello. Oh, someone's buying fantasy. Pet. What a perfect gift. Hello, lady. I love the people in like swimwear. I think it's so cute. This game does a really good job of like creating an atmospheric vibe. Alright, goodbye, sir. Hello, lady in a hat. Oh, you need a good book. Alright, let's see. Hello, I'm a fan of world-renowned detectives, but I'm a bit of a scaredy cat. Okay. I think my boxcar children are gone. Carolina Chocolate Factory. This one would be good. For children passes a curious test to qualify undercover operations. Yeah. I was hoping there would be a fun detective. Are they not detectives? That sounded like they were being detectives to me. Whatever. My fault for not reading through it entirely, I guess. I am losing some kid books, which is great. A lot of kid books. Alright, what do you want? I'm sorry, I have to pick up my kid in a bit. Give me something with blood, violence, splatter. But I usually don't go for anything too niche. Okay, violence, blood, and splatter. No. I don't think Skyward has a ton of blood. Guards. Discworld, no. Saga. Maybe. I don't know about Volume 9 is my problem. I haven't read Volume 9 yet. Not you. Not you. Not you. The Frozen River. No. I don't think it's gonna be any of the kids' books. Living in Alaska. No. Nope. YA novel. Sadishi Barks out Rena and the Mother. Nope. Les Miserables. Well, there is blood. Long and Winding Road. Don't know it. The Dark is Rising. All a terrifying night. Will wakes on his 11th birthday in a world covered in snow and a world has changed. Will learns that he is one of the old ones and joins a battle against the dark. Second page in a series for kids. I don't know what the first book is. Maybe. But not I don't know about violence and blood. Okay, what other ones do I have down here? Far from the Mighty Crowd, no. The Magic City, no. Gunslinger. I mean, this is also a YA kids. I don't know how much of like blood and violence there would be, but I'm gonna go for this. I don't think it's quite right. Yay, disgusting. I like it. All right, glad you like it, my dude. Anyone else need a recommendation? No. I got rid of a ton of kids' books though, so that's good. Toodles! Like it must be closing day because everyone's leaving. Alright. Cool. Got our kids' books out of the way, not buying it. I will buy the unlabeled box. Only 2 kids' books. Hell yeah. Or drama. Nice. Okay. My journal. What are things I need to do? The cafe's fun. They liked a lot of classics, dramas. Who liked fantasy? I think it was also the cafe that liked a lot of fantasy. What else did I need to go? Effects, equipped items. Is it in stamps, I guess? I don't know. Do like a drama and travel. Let's go here because I have quite a bit of travel books I could put in. There's some drama. Put a ton of fantasy in it. I'm gonna need to buy more fantasy soon. Classics. I could put some more facts in. If I can get everything to about 5, that'd be great. Okay. 5, 5, 5, 9. Yeah, that's good. Excellent. This is really cute. But I think we're gonna have to play a different game next time because I don't know how fun this is gonna be for you guys. If we just constantly playing. It's pretty much a similar like game loop once you kind of get going. And I guess like the nice fun drawbacks to is like getting to give recommendations. And again, we might need to switch it up. Maybe next week we'll play something else. You know me. I got tons of games we could play. I can't decide right off the bat. What's the latest headline? I can go for something dystopic. Also, I wouldn't mind challenging myself into a really long read. Okay, something dystopic with a really long read. Okay. Skyward. Not super dystopic. Not super long either. Saga. Saga's good, but not a long read. Siren Queen. Givo. Not long. Battle Royale is pretty long. Teens trapped on an island in a fight to the death. No, not that one. Junior high school students are forced to kill each other. Oops, hold on, I was reading that. By a fictional fascist Japanese government. I would say that was pretty good. Dystopic, long, 624 pages. Option. The Frozen River. Bleh. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Yeah, it's totally dystopic. These are facts. Living in Alaska. No. So, Les Miserables. Not super dystopic. Very long, though. The Dark is Rising. Also a good one. It sounds good, but I don't know what the first book is. Anxious People, The Martian Chronicles, Golden State, Pride and Prejudice, long, but not dystopic. Steelheart. Yona of the Dawn. Why volume 17? This is a phenomenal series. I need to actually go back and continue reading it. I loved it so much, but... Oh, the random. We're gonna go with Battle Royale. I think it's dystopic. It's long enough. Alright, actually, we're running into our first thing. Hold on. We're gonna play out the rest of this day, and then we'll go back to our sprint. Okay, you're right, Dark, I like it. Excellent. Happy to hear. That was a abrupt shift in daylight. Toodles! Hello, hello. David Altern, second hand find. Cool. I feel like I've heard the name, but I have not read that author myself. Try to say goodbye to you and say hello to you. I think your name's Susan, if I remember correctly. I need a quick read. Wow, that's a new personal best. I desperately need some life advice. However, life's too short to read book over 700 pages. I'm a fan of books like The Complete Peanuts, like the comic. Okay, life advice. Oh, God. Desperately need some life advice. Walden. Ever want to walk away from civilization into the woods and owe nothing to anyone but yourself? You'll find that in... I would not inflict this on anyone. This book is so dry. It is short, though. It is good life advice. Maybe. Bird. Why do I still have this? I need to get rid of you. Recipes. Okay. Life advice. It's life advice. It's short. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I'd be mad too, so I'd recommend me Walden. But it is in fact life advice. Hello dear, can I give you a word of advice? You will probably soon gather some regulars, people who will always return to your shop and would like to chat. In my experience, they always greatly appreciate if you can remember some details about them. Maybe last week they told you about their hobby or that their birthday's coming up. Oh god. Oh god, no. No! I recommended writing these things down in your journal. Okay. For example, young Harper is celebrating her birthday soon. And you know how important birthdays are at that age. I'm sure she'd be delighted if you give her best wishes. Here, let me in that journal for a minute. I will fill in all the important dates I can remember off the top of my head. Like, if you actually ask me to remember those things, it's not gonna happen. Guys, it's not. You need a recommendation. What's up? So, dear, anything I haven't read yet? I don't know. What is your entire discography? Like, what is your entire read list? Bonus points is from this century. I've got a soft spot for mysteries, and I quite like a thrilling story. Okay, so this century thrilling story, 2018. Yeah, probably read it. 2023, newer. 2022, newer. 2019. Okay. So you're the closest one I got. But I quite like mysteries. Anything newer? I don't think I do. Love Yona of the Dawn. Listen, I would say Yona of the Dawn. I think it's a great, thrilling story. We got a murder in the middle of it. But I might go with the Frozen River. It's from the century. It's newer. It's very up to date. Yes, it's a couple years, 3 years old. Glad you like it. I still have some classics. Only sold 1 classic today. Sold 5 travel books, 1 fantasy, 2 fact books, and 3 crime books. I'm saying we're doing pretty well. Goodbye, sir. Where is this special date, special information? Eats facts like trivia for breakfast is a bit of a know-it-all. Okay. Cute. Sometimes characters will have requests for you to fulfill. You can check up on them here and track your progress. Okay. Okay. So this is good to have. I'm missing someone though. Probably from a place I haven't been to yet. I couldn't tell you what it is off the top of my head. Okay. We'll do this when we come back. But we do need to go back to our sprinting. Because it is that time again, folks. Alright. We're doing another 45 minutes. We'll get our full 5 seconds back. Okay. Good luck. I'm going to continue on with the Raven Scholar. I'm very curious to see where this is going to go and how this is going to develop because I've already been thrown for a loop, so. But I do think I'm gonna start by stretching my legs. So I'm gonna hit this timer and then I'm gonna go bye-bye and I'll see you guys at the end of this 45 minutes. Good luck! Get goals done! Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back, welcome back. How'd we do? No, we saw Princess in the House. Girl, have you read any of the Airwaken series? Because girl, it's literally pissing me off after loving her so much in the first book. I read them all. I read the first one when it was a Kindle's first book. And then I had read the other books as they were coming out. But it's been a long time since I've given them a reread. Also, hello, hi, how you doing? how's your evening going? But I do remember like things got messy for a little bit of the of what was going on in the books. But I guess it's been a hot minute to remember exactly. Okay. Aldrich in book 2 and Vala book 2 legit. What the fuck is happening? Things get pretty crazy. Things get pretty crazy. If I remember correctly what's going on, there's a lot of world expanding. I don't trust him. Who's to say? Who's to say? But those books get pretty crazy and the political intrigue gets a lot. Okay, so she just stopped the sandstorm. Oh god, it's been so long since I've read these. I'm gonna buy some more books while we're at it. Oh, plus only one kid's book. Pretty rounded otherwise. Dope. And they're in some type of crossplace. Okay. I do vaguely remember that. And he is teaching her to windwalk. Okay, yes. It is coming back to mind now. I do think that the series, and at least COVID, does a really good job of like making complicated relationships. And you're not wrong to have this doubt. But that is all I'm going to say. She just saved everyone legit. She's crying outside some hotel or place or something. Yeah, our girl, I hate him. I was not the biggest fan of him from book 1. But I think hold on. I think I did grow to like him. Yes. I did in fact grow to like him. I don't like the other prince either, but I would throw ass because he's trying to warn her about Aldrich. I did grow to like Aldrich. He's a prickly bitch. He's a prickly bitch, but I did come to like him. Mainly because I also just like I like a guy who's a little bit of an asshole. Sue me. But yeah, no. He is definitely prickly, to say the least. Oh, I need more fact books. And who the fuck is this Alicia? I don't remember, to be honest. I really don't. I don't remember, but I love that series. I love that series so much. You're making me want to go do a reread of it. Like, really and truly. Okay, so she is not a big part of the series. Great. I don't remember her ass. But yeah, no, you and these thoughts are just reminding me of how much I was obsessed with this series back in the day. Oh my god. Like I said, I got the first book off of Kindle first, and I read it and I was like, oh my god. And then I pre-ordered the next book, and then I have pre-ordered the entire series. And I read them as soon as they were coming out. Ugh. And then I bought the Bookish Box edition as a birthday gift to myself. Okay, hold on, let me get this recommendation. I'm here looking for a non-fiction book. Okay. I hate those condescending self-help books. Okay, no self-help, non-fiction. Geminology, study in Ruby is one of my favorite all-timers. Okay. Non-binary lives. Explore what it means to be non-binary in the 21st century. Okay, it's not self-help. Aldrich is possibly using her. I was so down with him in book 1. But in this one, he is shifty. He was shifty as fuck in the first one, too. Like, come on. He was so shifty. A study in Ruby. I think it's just a... Dear God. Psychics, or Physics 1908, 889 pages. I would never inflict that. I'm gonna say this one. Sure, it's about learning. I haven't learned a non-binary lives yet. Great. He pushed her off a building. He does in fact do that. He does indeed do that. He's a prickly son of a bitch. And yet I loved him. Really and truly I did. Yeah, I heard you made an acquaintance. Wow, can't read. Of my Mary. She has a great sense of business, much more than I've ever had. Runs in the Debois family. You know, the Roger has been... too much reading. He pushes her off a building. He is a little bit of an asshole. But I love him. I love my little toxic man. Okay, I don't mind being spoiled because I will finish the series, but please tell me she doesn't end up with him. He gets better. She does end up with him, but he gets better. I promise. I don't care. That he gets better. Fuck no. Fuck this series. I promise he gets better. And he gets that moment and their whole dynamic gets addressed. Like, it doesn't get just like brushed under the carpet and like that's it. She's acting so stupid over him. She does a little bit. Yep. I can't stand it. Listen. It's YA. Sometimes they're a little stupid when it comes to love. God. I can't. I am curious to see how your opinions will be at the end of the series. Like, if you do change your mind at all. But I do promise they get better. Maybe not much better. I can't tell you. It's been like I said, it's been a long time. But I remember being him as mad as shit. I fell in love with Elise over. Do I even like this author? Not you doubting the author over this? Damn. That's harsh. I'm trying to... Elise Kova definitely loves a more of an asshole love interest, though. Because I'm just thinking of Arcana Academy. The love interest in that, it's also... They're pretty prickly towards each other. But I think she's just got a type. And I'm not gonna lie, her type's my type. I do like him a little bit mean. A little bit mean to me, but also so I can give it back and then, like, super sweet. Okay, look. I will unhaul all of her books over this book. Wait till you get to the end of the series. I think... I have every book she has written. I do not have every book she's written, because I haven't read the Loom series that she did. Hold on. I am looking at what happens in each of these books, because I do not remember. That is how much they are pissing me off. Hold on. I literally have the wiki up right now. Do they make it to the crossroads? Yep, that's where you're at. How does this book end? Hey, Papa did say hi, watching an anime with brother. Ooh, what anime you watching? I watched the first episode of Witch Hat Atelier at the gym today, and I have to say, I get why people were so obsessed with it. On to better news, I posted my first short I saw today about celebrating the Black authors and the new release. I forget what book it was, but I do remember seeing it on Instagram earlier today. Sorry, I heard Winnie shoving around her book. Go for it, Nakamura. BL cute. Ooh. Yeah, because everyone is pissing me off. You know how this space goes. What do you need your recommendation for? I finally have time to read. Give me something very niche. Oh god, I don't mind a dull book. I'm a fan of books like Ramble in Germany. Do I still have Les Mis? I don't think I have Les Mis anymore. Oh, I do. Very niche, a dull book. Here you go. Everyone's talking about all these other new releases, but no one has said anything about To Steal a Thorn. It's a shame. It really is. I get when you took a break because everyone was talking about the new SJM books, and it was so annoying. Like, that's all everyone was talking about. It's what people are still talking about. I was like, but aren't we over SJM? Like, she has not written a good book since the first Crescent City. I'm gonna be real with you, because the other two Crescent City books were straight trash. Straight trash. It pissed me off. I wasn't even going to post on TikTok today. I filmed that video today. Nothing like the power of spite. Came up with that whole concept on the fly. It was great. Very fitting. I'm looking for a true challenge of my wits. I'm looking for a non-fiction book. I can't get enough of Physics 19... Well, I had Physics of 1908. Okay, non-fiction. Would you like Physics 1908? Looking for a non-fiction book. Okay, so Physics 908. Do you want the Chicago Manual? Do you give him the same book? Here, take this book. Didn't I tell you already have? Shh, it's fine. It's fine. I don't want it anyways. I would like it out of my possession, please. The other option was the Chicago Manual style, which is also equally terrible. I thought it would work. Hey, sometimes it might. Like, hey, do you want another edition of your favorite book? I mean, I wouldn't turn that down. Okay, I think we're actually gonna... How much time Ooh! Look at that! Ooh, I'll take free! Love a good free! Okay. We are just about out of time. So, this is actually going to call the end of this game. for this day. No, not what I wanted. Save and quit. Yep, there's the timer. Okay, but before we go, I want to kiki a little bit more. Yeah, I saw like 10 new release TikToks and not one of them had to steal a thorn. I don't know what to tell you other than I'm not super surprised, but I am glad that you made the video. And it was a good video. I also saw your post about all the books you did buy at Barnes & Noble today. And hey, for all you watching, go get To Steal a Thorn by... Let's shout out Gabby Burton. Which also, stunning cover, folks. See if I can open this image in a new tab, though you don't see my address or my thing. You look at stunning cover. Stunning cover. Look at that. Great fantasy. To Steal a Throne. Sorry, not Thorn. To Steal a Thorn. Throne. Wow, words today. By Gabby Burton. Go get it. It looks stunning. And as Prince was saying, it is really good. Also on my cycle, so I may be a bit aggressive. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Hello, I'm new here. What is your guys' favorite genre? Welcome in. My favorite genre is fantasy. I'm a big fantasy girly, but I also really like sci-fi and mystery and thrillers. I would say those are my main 3 genres. Fantasy, top, always. Then probably mystery and thrillers, and then probably sci-fi. Definitely will flip those 2. Fantasy all day. Not romantasy, but fantasy. Yes. I am definitely more fantasy with romance subplots over than the books that have been marketed traditionally as romantasy. I've had a lot of issues with these past years. I feel like not ACOTAR, not Fourth Wing. There are other books. Oh, that's amazing. But what is your favorite genre? Also, what do you like to go by? Do you like Peekaboo Who? Do you like your full name? Do you like Pika? Do you like Boo? Also, pronouns. Sorry again, Chris. Listen, I get it. We get passion over books. We wouldn't be who we are without our passion for books. That being said, though, I am thoroughly enjoying The Raven Scholar by Antonia Hodgson, which I have been hearing a lot about. But the worst thing about this book is like trying to show it on camera because it's so shiny and it's like impossibly hard to get the cover. This might be a better one. See, there you can see it. Even though I've been buying more romantasy recently. I have that on my fantasy TBR. I'm fine with anything, honestly. Okay, fair enough. Listen, never stick yourself to one genre. You miss out so many good books. I'm really enjoying it. The way this book is told is very, very not unique because it's a perspective that's like been like around for a while, but it's not one I've encountered a lot recently, which is a shifting narrator who kind of gets everyone's thoughts. Maybe a series. I did hear that it was going to be a series, and depending on how this book goes, I probably will become invested because the way this book starts off, not at all like how I was expecting it to go. Okay, it was very much like a wait, what happened in the first 50 pages? The last book I read was I Who Have Never Known Men. Have I read it? No, I have not. At least I don't think I have. I Have Never Known Men by Jacqueline Hartman. I have not read this one. It's a haunting, heartbreaking, post-apocalyptic novel. Ooh. Okay. I've never got the notion time. Ooh. Very interesting. Wait, I meant I will be making a video series with my R Fantasy TBR. Okay. Listen, I'm here for everyone else's TBR videos. I love to know what people are reading so I can like be on the lookout for their vlogs and like their thoughts on stuff. I just don't like making them because I have a hard time sticking to TBRs, which is why Magical Readathon's always such a big deal for me, because I do somehow manage to stick to my TBR for the most part. Sometimes I end up having to swap things out here and there, but for the most part I do stick with it. And this one is part of my Magical Readathon TBR. I've actually finished one book on it already. I need to go fill out the spreadsheet for that, now that I think about it. Girl, why are the comments in the short weird already? Because you dared to go against the fangirls. You're leaving me out. I'll stick them. I'll stick on them. It was just posted. What the fuck is happening? Girl, I wish I could tell you the world's fucking crazy right now. I'm not in the mood. Turn off your notifications. Don't deal with it tonight. Like, absolutely don't deal with it tonight. Don't let it ruin your evening. You don't want to go to bed mad. Or madder. In fact, maybe stop reading Air Awakens right now, too. So let's end on a good vibes. Also, I just noticed that my reading label is... Thank you. That far down. But there we go. Better. Alright. Someone said, of course they'll reco a book with Throne in the title. Like, bitch, did you watch the short? I bet you if you go to their page, there's a million posts of like all those like same sounding romanticides. I bet you. I bet you they all white women too. No one is talking about this book. I'm the first. Hey, take the engagement. Take their negative engagement and use it to boost talking about this book. Alright, we have to roll it to the last sprint, because otherwise their name is something troll of. Of course. I would expect nothing less. Take their engagement, use it to fuel. Like, bitch, I did not call on you! Go back under your bridge, please! You know what you should do? You should make a follow-up of all the like the troll comments or like the bitchy comments and just paste them and just like a reason of why is showing you're right. Use it to further fuel the algorithm and to fuel talk about more black books. They'll hate it. It'll be great. Okay, but we do gotta go to our next sprint because it's our last sprint of the evening and we're going to already go over 10 o'clock. So, whoopsies. It's okay. So, here goes our label. Oh, now they make the short time longer. Yeah. My 30 days of black authors. Ooh. Will be made into shorts. Ayy. There you go. I love the sound of that. Y'all going to be sick of me. Never. Never. Okay. I'm going to continue reading out The Raven Scholar. See if I can't read the last 40, 50 pages or so I can get to part 3. And so I can bring this with me tomorrow into it. I did it for TikTok, so might as well. Hell yeah. Cross-post them. Who cares? Okay, I'll guess 3 more of this annoying book. It gets better. I swear. I think. All right. Good luck, everyone. I'll see you at the end of this 45 minutes. Alrighty, come on back, come on back. How did we do? I see we got Bianca Books in the house. If you're trying to get your video monetized, if you're trying to get monetized on YouTube, leave your lives on your page public. Lives and long form videos count towards watch hour. Shorts don't count. Thank you. Thank you for the tip. I flip-flop on whether or not I want to keep my lives public, just because I kind of hate them showing up in my thingamabob. My YouTube studio, but I've been trying to look at my YouTube studio a lot less. I say this with love, but shorts do count. They have a higher count. Yeah, they count in a different spectrum, or different scale, I should say. You can literally see that yourself on the studio. Yeah. There's two sections so you can do it, which is fine. I don't make shorts. you get one form of content from me because that's all I can handle. If I'm being so for real with you guys. But yeah, I always flip flop on like trying to get this monetized, anyways, just because I don't want this to become a job. If I'm real with you guys, I like doing this for fun. And the more I make this kind of... I'm sorry. I'm a-fixin'... that one. Sorry, I'm trying to update my story graph, because apparently I didn't put when I started the Raven Scholar. But I did hit my goal. I've hit part 3 on this, which means I am on page 145 or chapter 14. So I'm that far in. You can see, which means I've read how much today. I started here, ending here. A good chunk read, right? That's over 100 pages. 130 pages? Pretty good, pretty good. It means I almost hit all 3 of my goals, which was reading 150 pages. My watch hour criteria is met, but I'm short on the subs. But I was monetized my other channel, so I'm not worried. I'm just here. I have hit... No. I'm almost at the subs. No, I've passed the subs. Or are you talking about for full monetization? Which, no. I'm almost to the sub count. But my watch hour, I'm like at half. Yeah. For the ad monetization, yeah. I am 13 subs away from the 1,000, and the public watch hours is the one that's struggling for me. But like I said, I'm not too worried about it. I'm also just here to have some fun and to chill with you guys and to make silly little videos and have fun. Oh, is that you're doing sprints to get there in no time? One day, maybe. Like I said, not bothered. Having some fun with you guys, which is what I like about these sprints and these videos, is that we get to create a little community. I mean, Princess, I wouldn't have met you otherwise if I weren't doing this. So, like, life's good. Life is good and fun, and I can worry about just making whatever videos that suit me rather than chasing this fucking algorithm, which we all know is a nightmare. Is a nightmare to work with. My watch hour has never been a problem, but trust me, the monetization is not worth it anyways. I believe you. I believe you, I believe you, I believe you. In fact, I did just switch them all to public. Just so they can add onto things, but my last video is doing alright. I didn't read. You know what? That's fine. Listen, you weren't feeling the book, so why would you use your precious evening hours to do it? Come back to it tomorrow with a fresher head, with a better mood. I was on TikTok. I was good. I was reading. I'm gonna bring this with me tomorrow when I'm on campus, and do some reading probably closer to when I have class. I know myself, and I will hit burnout probably around 4 o'clock. So from like 4 to 6:30, I will probably be reading more of this, which is great because I'm really enjoying it. It's a unique story. I see why a lot of people are so obsessed with this book, because I think it's very different than what's been published a lot recently, just in terms of its writing style, but also its content. And I'm just barely getting started into what the fuck is going on, because like so many things are happening. So many things. Dear God. All right. But my loves, it is almost 10:30 and your girl's gotta go to bed because she's gotta get up early to go to campus. So I will have to bid you all adieu. If you like this video, there is more sprints next week. Have a good night, princess. There's more sprints next week, so come back then. I just posted a video on Monday, so you can go watch it out, see what I read in March. But other than that, I will see you all next time. And have a good rest of your evening. And a good day and good rest of your week. All right. Bye.